What's up, everybody? You're very welcome along to Sunday night's late night agenda after Liverpool go back to the top of the Premier League by beating Chelsea by 2-0 at Anfield. A goal from Sadio Mane and an absolute thunderbolt from Mohamed Salah. Sealed victory for Jurgen Klopp's men. Guys, how are you? Welcome to the channel. As I said, this is the Anfield agenda. It's the late night agenda. You know by now, I'm your host Craig, and as always, this is your show. You let me know what you want to talk about. I've got absolutely no agenda tonight, nothing written down. This is a bit of an impromptu show. I said I wasn't going to come on originally tonight, but I'm still buzzing after that game. I haven't come down yet from it. I'm still floating on a big dirty ball of adrenaline. I hope you're all feeling well. Who have we got in? Fabian Black, Gary Richards, Sebastian Percy, Brian Morrissey, Liverpool for life. Liverpool fan Cameron Mossy, Kyo Recessionizer, Cape Town Muslim, Stevie Richards, Tom Boland, MJ, Liverpool fan 9, Dave Sweeney, David Dallow, Billy Barron, Awfully British, Liverpool fan Will, Cask Strength, Riley Morgan, McSwigs, Triple White Dollars, Willow, Maidstone FC, Heme, Adrian Hall, Martin Sheridan. How are we? Riley Morgan as well, and Ashley Young, David Dallow. If I've missed anybody again, you know I apologise. I try and get through them all. Oh, breathe, ladies and gents, breathe. How are we feeling? I've got a little bit of transfer news-ish to talk about later on as well. That looks class at Brian Morrissey with regards to the thumbnail. Look, Connor's gifted, we know that. Connor makes amazing thumbnails. I'm blessed to work with the guy. Without Connor, I keep saying it, without Connor this channel wouldn't exist. Evening guys, we're never going to stop. We're going to win the fucking lot, said Cape Town Muslim. All hail the Egyptian king, said Stephen Richards. And Tom Boland says, hello all, what a win. Just a reminder, this is going to be a shorter than normal late night agenda. We're only going to go till about 10:45 to allow everyone to enjoy match of the day and watch Liverpool spank Chelsea by 2-0. Why not? That and the fact that my voice wouldn't hold up for the usual length of the stream. And we've done lots and lots of stuff already today, but everybody wants to come back on because everyone's still fucking celebrating, and why not? Mossy Kyo said, I hate when I step my brother's Lego or hurts my foot with Salah. Scores, mate, I've been there. Stepping on Lego is the bane of a parent's life. I think Shaqiri broke one of Klopp's ribs when he hugged him for the celebration, said Recessionizer. Mr. Sweeney is in the house. How are you, pal? David Dallow, I'm very well, thank you, mate. And to everyone saying hello, right back at you. Mo Salah, rocket. Will, love it. Perfect. Summed it all up there. 2 words and an emoji, pal. Nailed it. How is my evening? I struggle to have something to eat, and look at me, that's not something I usually struggle with, but I'm just still buzzing. I can't come down off this cloud. It's brilliant. I'm loving being a Liverpool fan at this moment in time. This season's been amazing. I know it could end in us not lifting the Premier League title. You know, fate will deal those cards, but all we can do is enjoy the ride. I've said it all season. The journey to the end of the season, these little moments, they're all worth celebrating, they're all worth enjoying, and that's what being a football fan is all about. 4 cup finals to go. How weird is it to say there's only 4 games left in our Premier League campaign? 4 games, ladies and gentlemen. 4 games, 4 little games, 4 cup finals, as everybody keeps saying, and 5 of course for Manchester City. Best buddies, hello to you, sir. Mark Richard as well, how are you? 4 cup finals to go. God almighty, the comments are coming quick these days. It used to be so much easier. Not that I'm complaining, I love the fact that people are tuning in. Craig, some night you can do an all-nighter on the stream. Mossy, when we first started the channel, and you may remember, streams used to go for 2.5, 3 hours at times. It was nuts. Let's go win the league, said Riley Morgan. Cast strength, bomb, 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 bomb. There you go. Just kaboom. That's, just... that's how I read out 4 bombs. I don't know if that's how I'm supposed to read them out. Surely now he's got to be considered just because of his goals and assists this season. For which David Dallow, which one am I looking at, mate? Have I missed your earlier comment? Want to talk about Salah for Player of the Year candidate in current form if he keeps it up. Look, to be fair, I think, in my personal opinion, Player of the Year should be between Virgil van Dijk and Raheem Sterling. That's my opinion. I've been consistent on that for a while. Bookies have Virgil van Dijk almost nailed on for it, but Raheem Sterling keeps putting in good performance after good performance, and he's a very talented young man. Do you think that City will drop points, asks Bobby Barron. Do I think that we will drop points, actually, he asks. No, I don't, Bobby. I've said this for the past couple of weeks, that if we got through Spurs, Southampton, Chelsea and got 9 points from it, No, I don't think we're going to drop any more points. It's over just to see if City can drop points. At this moment in time, that's how I feel. If City drop points, we'll win the league. If they don't, we won't. It's as simple as that. Contender for goal of the season, said Owen Kelly. It was one of the great goals of the season. Now, there has been some fantastic goals this season. And I don't know if we're getting carried away or not with an amazing strike, but just thinking back through the year, there's been some ridiculous goals in the Premier League this season. I've never known a noise like inside Anfield before, said Gonads. Connor is the thumbnail king, said Willow. He's pretty damn good, isn't he? Yeah, he's pretty damn good. Whoop whoop, said Dial76. Keen Rainsford said, what time is match of the day with the cheese and onion man on? I don't know. I think it's 10:45. I think it might be, but somebody will let us know. And sometimes it does vary according to where you are in Ireland. If you're in Wales, Northern Ireland, specific parts of the UK, it can vary in times. Gotta love Hendo barking orders to the team as he limped off. Proper captain shit that time. Proper captain stuff. And it was lovely to hear Jurgen Klopp talking about not Raheem Sterling. Why would he be talking about Raheem Sterling? Jurgen Klopp talking about Jordan Henderson and Jordan Henderson's captaincy of this football club and how he has been a leader since he arrived at the club. When I say he arrived at the club, I mean Jurgen Klopp. Since day one, Jurgen Klopp has seen what Jordan Henderson is. A leader. A fucking leader. And sometimes some sections of our own fan base need to understand this. And by understand it, what I mean is Jurgen Klopp sees these guys every day of the week on the training ground. Jurgen Klopp sees the moments that we don't see. Jurgen Klopp sees when they're hurt. Jurgen Klopp sees when they're happy. Jurgen Klopp sees what Jordan Henderson does, and Jordan Henderson is a leader. It's been clear that he's a leader. It's most likely going to the end of the season. My dad know I'll be absolute wreck at the Amex. He'll be wanting to Brighton win more than ever, said Heme. Yes, mate, I'm with you. I'll be there with you in spirit as well. Although I hope it doesn't go down to that last day. Oh well, if it does, I mean, I hope it's in our hands. I mean, I don't want City to have to go to the Amex to win the league. That I wouldn't be banking on Brighton doing us a favour, if I'm being honest. If we win every game, Liverpool will win the league. Just hope so. Well, Mo Salah seems to think if we win the remaining 4 games, we'll win the league. He's back in Manchester City to drop some points. Liverpool top of the league. Liverpool top of the league, said Jack Fitzpatrick. VVD for the Ballon d'Or, said Wasim. Mo Salah running down the wing. Did anybody see the wonderful image that was put up where when Mo Salah scored? Connor sent me. Somebody posted on Twitter. I don't know who it was, but Mo Salah scored the goal anyway, and the camera pans back to the studio. Ian Wright's there celebrating, and Shay Givens there tucking into a bit of fucking grub on the plate while everybody else is celebrating. It's brilliant. Rod, how are we? Welcome. I hope you're keeping okay. See, you've got the cross on the sun and the coffee emoji there, the full hat trick. Craig, your bald head shines brighter than my future, said Joshua. I mean, you must have a pretty fucking bright future. If my head's shining brighter. I mean, I hope you have a bright future ahead. Maidstone FC said, you got tips how to get tickets for Anfield? Mate, I haven't gotten to a game this season. First time in my adult life I haven't gotten to Anfield because I haven't gotten a sniff of a ticket. So unfortunately, I'm not the right person to be asking because I'm still trying to hunt out those tickets. I made myself a promise this season I wasn't going to overpay. I wasn't going to pay ridiculous travel agent money, which I've done every single season. And I thought I might get 1 or 2 tickets. I thought something might pop up, but it hasn't. But hey, look, I'm not the only one. It's happened to many people. If Liverpool win the league, I think Van Dijk will win Player of the Year, said Best Buddies. City play United, and United always beat City. I hope to God, said Luke Mason. What's important, I think, for us to remember is that United will need something from that game, and that's what I'm kind of hanging my hopes on. If Manchester City go there and smash United, then I don't know what to say. If City can get through Spurs and United, it's advantage City. But look, let's just wait and see what happens. Gavin said, Craig, I love you, mate. Keep up the good work and wish me luck in my World Cup final. Under 14s versus American team. I'm Irish, of course. I wish you luck, mate, and thank you for the kind words. And let us know how you get on. I hope you absolutely smash it, mate. And best of luck to you all. David Dallas said, if he finishes top scorer, mate, I honestly think Van Dijk will win it. But what if he scores 4 more in the last couple of games? What on this Mo? Actually, Mo versus Aguero. How do we see this one going? 19 each, I believe, at this moment in time. Let's not forget Sadio's goal today, said Gonads. He lost his man and nodded the ball for the breakthrough. Look, if I'm being honest, Gonads, that goal was about Jordan Henderson's ball to the back post. Yes, Sadio had to be there. Yes, Sadio had to score. and I'm glad he did score. But for me, that was about Mo Salah winning the ball back firstly, or getting a little foot in there, and then Jordan Henderson's calmness and vision to chip the ball to the back post, and then there was Sadio to just nod it in. Out of the games left, not feeling Wolves, so Pragmaverts. Look, if it goes down to the last game of the season and we need to beat Wolves to win the Premier League title, we will fucking do that, my friend. We will. Anfield will suck that ball over the line if it has to. Craig, that was one of the most Irish dirty bastards I've ever heard in your Salah celebration. Yeah, I'm just glad people got what I was trying to say with that, because when I watched the back, I was thinking, shit, that could have gone the wrong way, actually. People could have picked me up wrong there. I'm glad they didn't. I'm glad they understood what I was trying to say, or what I was saying. It was just filth, basically, is what I was trying to say. It was just beautiful. Salah rocket goal, said Liverpool Football Club. Sino said, hello Craig from Deutschland. There are many controversies about the performance of Naby today. What do you think about it? Honestly, I think Naby Keita did brilliantly today. I think he did absolutely brilliantly. He carried on from his previous two performances where I think he did well, and today I thought he was magnificent. I've no complaints at all about Naby Keita. I thought when Gini Wijnaldum came on, he was very good as well. When Jimmy Milner came on, he did a job. But for me, I'm just delighted to see that Naby Keita is finally settling into a rhythm. And he was backed by his manager today for a massive game. He was given that starting berth and he didn't let Jurgen Klopp down. And for me, Naby Keita will just continue to go from strength to strength in this team, and I'm delighted for the kid. Willow said Shay Giffen was eating his steak. Yeah, he wasn't letting go of that fucking grub, was he? He was getting stuck into that regardless. Mossy Kyo, Craig, Liverpool are incredible. Myself and Brian were having a little bit of a WhatsApp conversation before we started the stream. And we were just saying how amazing this season is, how fantastic this group are, and the fact that we could get 97 points. Regardless of how that ends up. If that ends up with us winning the league, brilliant. If it ends up with us not, we deal with it. But just the fact that we're on for 97 points it's astronomical. It is amazing. Klopp anticipated Hazard in a false 9. Very clever, said Pragmaverts. I think we'll win the league and the Champions League, said Dirty Girl. Yes, mate, I wouldn't mind a double. A double would be rather fucking good. Evil Nadez says Salah scored a contender for Premier League goal of the season. If you haven't seen Mohamed Salah's goal, which I'm sure 99% of you have at this point, you're in for a treat. It is a thunderbolt. Someone had 85 grand on Woods at 14-1. Wow, Jesus. Somebody's very happy. Somebody is very happy. A little bit of an update. Do you remember many of you were on the watch along with me at half time? I stuck a little bet on at half time. It actually won, so happy days on that one. Not much, but you know what? Everything counts. It just adds to a really good day, doesn't it? Keane said, I'm actually hating the fact we still need City to drop points. Does my head in now. They still haven't in 9 games. Yes, they haven't dropped anything since the 2-1 loss to Newcastle in January, mate. But what can you do? You're up against an excellent squad. The fact that we're going with them and we're still here with 4 games to go, that says a lot about where we are at this moment in time. Alfie Gaiman said the bad thing is both teams, Liverpool and City, with all the remaining games, City will win the league. Yeah, they will. It's in their own hands. There's no point in us making up stuff. It is. City win all the games, they win it with 98 points. It's as simple as that. Mossy Kyo said if Man City win the league, Sterling will win Player of the Year. If Liverpool win the league, Van Dijk will win it. I don't think it's that simple. I mean, Salah won it last year and we didn't win anything actually. And a lot of the time the votes are already counted before the season finishes, I think. I could be wrong on that one, but I think they are. We've 9 games to go, said Jay Beckford. Well, we've got 4 games to go, potentially 4 more, so 8, mate, because we've got the away leg against Porto, Champions League semi-final 2 legs, possibly the final, and then the 4 league games. So there'll be 8 maximum. Get yourself a soft seat and watch Match of the Day, buddy. I probably won't watch it, to be honest. I'm not really one for watching Match of the Day. I've seen all the goals. Scotty said, Craig, are you going to be near Anfield on the day of the game? I don't know. I don't know exactly what we're going to be doing yet, Scotty. I don't know if we're going to go to a pub and film something. I don't know if we're going to go up and hang around the outside of Anfield. Let's just wait and see what happens to the last day of the season, or where we are heading towards the last day of the season. I'll be staying in a hotel, but I'll meet you with my parents if that's okay. Of course it is, mate. I mean, the more people we can meet, the better. It'd be lovely to meet you and your parents, mate. Shaqiri and Klopp seem to be getting along now, said Liverpool Football Fan 9. Harold Steptoe, I'm thinking of backing Liverpool for the Premier League and Leeds to be promoted. Advice. I never advise anybody to bet on something that I don't believe will absolutely happen. And I can't in good conscience tell you that Liverpool are going to win the Premier League, mate. I can't do it in good conscience. I can tell you I hope it'll happen. I can tell you it could happen. But when there's money involved, I don't want anybody to be putting their money down and me to be responsible for them possibly losing it, mate. So I'll leave that in your own hands. Today, Salah scored a contender for Premier League goal of the season, which he absolutely did. It was a fucking belter. Bernardo Silva is having a cracking year too, so Pragma Verts. Yeah, he's a very good footballer. No kit news at this point, said Joshua Hoy. Must mean we've no new kit and the boys are going to play next season in their underwear. Yeah, it is a bit odd, isn't it? I mean, I was wondering perhaps if the club are going to get the 30th anniversary of Hillsborough over with, you know, be respectful there and do what the club have to do, and then perhaps we'll hear something later on in the week. They were comparing that Mo goal to the Sturridge goal, both top draw. It's a good show, Jason, that is a good show. Townsend goal versus Man City versus Salah's goal tonight for goal of the season, said Alfie Gaming. Do you know what? Honestly, I'd give it to Townsend. It doesn't make any difference because Salah's goal was still amazing and Salah's goal could still have a massive impact, but that Townsend goal was ridiculous as well. Votes are already done. VVD voted for Sterling, said C. Johnston 99, and that's, you know, fair and honest of him. We're quietly heading for the double, but it's a secret, said Eric Worry. Don't tell anybody it's a secret. Right, guys, look, as you can see, amazingly, we've flown along today with subscribers, and we're only 32 away from 11,000. So, I don't know who's watching, I don't know how many people are watching, but if there's 32 wonderful people watching that haven't subscribed, and you want to help us out, you want to help us reach 11k, please, please, please do hit that button. 11k would be absolutely fucking fantastic in the day that's in it. Who's everybody's man of the match today? It was between, for me, it was between Mo and Henderson. Henderson, I think, got it from Sky. I think our vote was Mo when people posted after the game. But look, it's one of the beautiful things about football is we all see different things in different ways, and some things we see more in some person and less in another. Sometimes we expect it from somebody and we don't expect it from another, but I think it's fair to say that there was 11, maybe more if you include the subs, top-notch performances from those boys in red today. Bernardo Silva should be 4th in contention behind Sterling, VVD and Aguero, so Pragmaverts. I can't see how people think City can win it. Why? Why, Martin? I mean, maybe you think that they're bound to drop points with the games that they have, and I can completely understand that. Maybe call me a bit of a negative bastard in this one, buddy. I don't know, I'm just, you know, if they've gone this far, I hope, of course, I hope they drop points, but you never know. Man of the match was Hendo for Jasmine. Why does it say OBS Chelsea in the corner? I haven't got a fucking clue. Why does it say that? That's mad. I don't know, Connor. Why does it say OBS Chelsea in the corner? I haven't got a clue, mate. I haven't got a clue. No idea. There you go. One of the wonders. We'll just leave that there to annoy Connor anyway. If Liverpool draw 1-1 with Porto, that's 5 predictions in a row. Right, I've got the domestic butler. I went for 2-1 today. It ended up 2-0. Hazard hit the post. I wasn't too far away. How solid has Matip become, said Cape Town Muslim. He has been sensational since he stepped in for Joe Gomez, buddy. And today, again, another fantastic performance. How Sky managed to give him less than Virgil van Dijk today in their match analysis or their player ratings, I don't know. I thought John Matip was every bit as good, maybe even a bit better than Virgil van Dijk today. Some of his tackling was sensational, his positioning was fantastic, and we know what he can do with his distribution. Is Arsenal getting top 4? Asked Des. I think that's how you pronounce that. Anyway, mate. Yes, I think they will. I think they will. I think they've got the bit between their teeth. And do you know what? I actually make them as favourites to win the Europa League, mate, in my head as well. So I think they'll be in the Champions League one way or the other, whether it be via the Europa League or whether they get top 4 in the league. I think you will see Arsenal in the Champions League next season. We've an easy teams. We don't have to win all 4 or we have to win all 4 games. All we need City to do is at least draw with someone. Yep. But we've also needed that since January, and it hasn't happened just yet. But the big, the crunch part of the season is coming up now. Who was man of the match for me today? I think I'd give it to Mo just for the goal. After that, it was Henderson. PSG got battered, did they? I didn't see that. They were playing Lille, weren't they? Away. But look, PSG, the league's sewn up, isn't it, for them already? Drombo said, we can do this, everybody. Believe we've got City rattled. Let's go Reds, we're going to do this. I think we have got them rattled, mate. I really, really do think we have got them rattled now. Whether that's worth the shit, I don't know. But they know we ain't going away. That's for sure. They definitely know we aren't going away. The fans will do it for Liverpool, said Rory. Clean sheet again, which I think is number 17 of the season. Is that right? Is that clean sheet number 17 for Alisson Becker this season in the Premier League? Top left of the screen. Oh, I know. There we go. There you go, Connor. Look at that. I fixed it. I made it go away. Just had to do. All I had to do was click on it and it went away. So look, there you go. There must be a layer in OBS from earlier that you deleted the image off your desktop. Just click the icon beside the layer. That's gone now. I fixed it, mate. I fucking nailed it, didn't I? Technical genius, me. Wizard. By accidentally clicking on something. PSG are overrated, which I'd absolutely agree with, Danny. I mean, every time they go into Europe and they come up against a difficult team or they get to the squeaky bum time of the season, they shit the bed. Labs Gamer said squeaky bum time. I don't know if it is or not. It's weird because I fully believe that we're going to win our last 4 games. I fully believe that. Just like I believe that we were going to beat Spurs, just like I believe we're going to beat Southampton and Chelsea. I have belief in this team, which is why people keep asking me why I'm not nervous. I guess I'm not nervous because I know that we don't have control over what's going to happen. And I think if you don't have control over a situation, then being nervous is pointless because being nervous ain't going to change jack shit. Getting the 3 points is all that matters for Liverpool for the last 4 games. After that, it's up to Manchester City to shit the bed. Anything can happen. A decision could go against them, a red card, a last minute equaliser. I mean, how many times have they eked out a 1-goal win lately? So let's just wait and see. Most points scored without winning the league title is 89. Looks like that'll be beaten this season. Well, it will. What are we on now? 88, is it? No, we've got 4 games to go. 4 3's 12, so possible 97, 85 as things stand then. City don't have heart like our red ones, said Sandy. And do you know what? I don't think they do. I mean, I seen fucking Gabriel Jesus patting on his chest today, touching the badge. Fuck off, mate. Honestly, you don't know what heart is. You've got a great squad, great players, and they're doing great things, but I don't think that they have the same inner belief and desire that this crowd of Reds have. But that's just my opinion. I think they have a more talented squad overall. What do you think about Nike and Liverpool next season? It's not next season, buddy. It's going to be the 2021 season. It's not nailed on yet from what I can gather. Nike are in talks with Liverpool. New Balance have a matching clause, which means that if they match any offer put to the table, then the deal has to be theirs, I believe. And then Adidas are not going away either, I believe. So there's 3 people there to be negotiated with. Whatever brings in the most money for the club, although I don't want Nike personally. I don't really mind as long as it's good for the club. Neymar got poodled, says Rod Teague. I don't know how you get poodled. But he got poodled. Do you think we can win the double? I absolutely believe we can win the Champions League. Yes, 100%. That's in our own hands. I can't say yes to the double because it's not in our own hands. Are we capable of it? 100%. If City drop any points, you bet your ass I believe we'll do the double. But until it's not in our own, or it's in our own hands, mate, as I said, I can't in good conscience say yes. 18. Well, thank you. 18 clean sheets it was then. I thought it was 17, but look, I'm usually wrong. Was this a sneaky trick by Klopp to play Hendo so far forward in the run-in? Let's say yes. Tom, let's give him all the credit we can. Mo was man of the match today. He played brilliantly, said Scotty. Heronomics in action. You know it, Connor. Heronomics is this word I made up to just wind Connor up all the time. When I do anything, I tell him it's Heronomics. Yeah, so there you go. Heronomics in action. If you ever see that written in, it's just me and Connor having banter with each other, really. Klopp showed confidence in Keita and he's playing him back with good performances, said Blue, which he is. Absolutely, mate, I agree. And it's great to see him step it up when it matters at the end of the season, when it really comes down to the crunch. Imagine if Spurs win 3 out of 3 against City. Oh, can you imagine how heads would fall off in the media if Spurs knocked City out of the Champions League during the week and then took points off them at the Etihad at the weekend? Oh, fuck me, that would be beautiful. That would be absolutely beautiful. Oh, God, that would be amazing. Should Becker be in contention for player of the season? I would say no. Pragmaverts. Personally, I think Alisson's had a good season, but I don't think he's anywhere near that level. To me, that's just my own opinion now. Do you think Man U can bring it back against Barca? No, I really, really don't. No, I really don't, Rory. I mean, they were so shite at home against Barcelona. And I know they went away and I know they got it done against PSG, but PSG are perennial bottlers. I can't see them going to the new camp and doing it. I really can't. Pep was so goddamn happy that they won today that he thought Chelsea were going to beat us. Fuck him, James. Fuck Pep. Let him keep believing. The psychology of all of this fascinates me as well. Both managers, sets of players. The fact that most of the fucking time it looks like City are going to be playing first, which, I mean, just give them any advantage you want. Like, just keep giving them an advantage and we'll just keep trying to do our bits. Katie will score on Wednesday, said Scotty. I don't know, will he play? Will he start on Wednesday, or do you think maybe Genie might start? Leon Khan said, I hate as a United fan our two biggest rivals are miles ahead of us. Well, I was going to say, Leon, we've had years of that, but when we're talking about our two biggest rivals, obviously Everton have never been fucking anywhere near miles ahead of us, but I do get where you're coming from, mate. I keep saying the same thing though. Football is cyclical and it does work in cycles, and Manchester United had 27 years without winning the league and then they went through a period of dominance. Liverpool are at the moment heading for 30 years without winning the league. Possibly that could come to an end this season, possibly not, but it happens, mate. It comes in waves, and United had a long period of success. Now they're sort of rebuilding by the looks of it, and Liverpool are coming good again, and Manchester City are, just cheating their way through everything. It's a different feeling this season. Don't know what, but it feels good, said Willow. It's because we're not limping over the line, I think. We're really, really going balls out here. Like, we're not just about scraping over the line. We're going strong as we can possibly be right to the end. The home record we have in the Champions League, Liverpool can easily win the Champions League, said Domestic Butler. Thomas Gaming said just over 30 subscribers to go to 11k. I know, I'm not going to lie, mate. I'm really excited about it. Really fucking excited. Every extra 1,000 subscribers feels like a massive boost. So, people, if you're watching and there's 30 amazing people out there, you know what to do. Love Michael Oliver as a ref, said Cape Town Muslim. I did say before the game, he's one of the better refs in the Premier League. What is it with United beating City? This one is a fact, I can tell you. All Spurs are so much better than United. United aren't great at the minute. They really aren't, and I'm not holding out a lot of hope for them to do me or you or us any favours. But let's just wait and see. Parisian bottlers, there you go. Instead of perennial, Parisian is probably the way I should have gone. People are protesting in front of Liverpool FC shops to stop the demolition of Melwood. Why? I don't understand why. Is there a reason why they're doing that? I mean, everything's going to Kirby. You have the fantastic new academy. We have the new training facility. Everything will be there. I don't know why. Maybe I've missed something on this, Joshua. PSG got hammered today. What was the score? Can somebody let me know? I didn't check it out, actually. I was delighted to see Ian Wright celebrating Mo Salah's goal. He picked us to win from the start. I'd say he has a cash on us, said Skipper Dog. He has actually been very consistent in his backing of Liverpool, Righty, for this season. Why wouldn't you? Everybody loves Spurs, except Arsenal or Chelsea fans. Mo is player of the season, said Jack. What? Well, I think Van Dijk will be player of the season, buddy, but Mo is Mo, and I love Mo. What's your score prediction for Arsenal versus Watford tomorrow? 3-1 to Arsenal. I'll go for there, Alfie, mate. 3-1. Arsenal are in a good piece of form at the minute, I suppose is what I'm trying to say. It was weird against Napoli. They could have put Napoli to the sword in that first game. I mean, 2-0 up, playing really well, and then they just seemed to back off a little bit and allow Napoli back in. Look, they got the win though, that's the main thing. They got the 2-0 over to Naples. They go for the return leg. Virgil is the player of the season, 100%, said Jasmine. Klopp has the lads just concentrating on the games. He's given them the bullets to fire under the pitch and nothing else, said Willow. Did you see Kloppo at the end of the game again today? Giving it the fucking fist pumps right into the cop. This means a lot to him as well as the crowd. Right, I said I got a little bit of transfer news as such. I'm not sure, maybe a few people have read this already, but Timo Werner has told RB Leipzig that he's not going to sign an extension with them, and it looks like he wants to move. We know Ralf Rangnick is heading off at the end of the season. Nagelsmann is going to come in there and take over as Leipzig manager, but it does look like Timo Werner is signalling to Leipzig that he wants to be moved on in the summer. When it comes to June, he'll have 1 year left on his contract, and if he isn't going to sign an extension, it pretty much means that either lose him for nothing in a year's time or sell him for Leipzig, and it looks like they're going to sell him. So let's just wait and see what happens there. We know Bayern Munich have had an interest in him. We know Liverpool probably have an interest in him as well. What do you guys think? Is it going to happen? Is Timo Werner going to be a Liverpool player at the start of next season? Just for bants, let's remember that Everton somehow think that they're in with a fucking chance of signing Timo Werner, which I nearly pissed myself. And I'm not joking, I actually nearly wet my fucking pants with laughter when I read that comment. Because it just is not happening. Bitters, it's just not happening. Virgil van Dijk's player of the season, I've read that one again. Mo Salah strikes again, wonderful, said Liverpool Football Club. Arsenal are shit in Liverpool, which they are, but you know, they only play us twice a season, and they only play in Liverpool once a season. Well, twice if you count going to Everton, but you know, that's different. Watford will beat Arsenal if they're at home. No, Arsenal are at home, I believe. I think Arsenal are at home. I'm fairly sure Arsenal are at home. Let me just check that one out for you. 99% that Arsenal are at home, but you know, I do make the odd mistake, and by the odd I mean a shit ton of. Yes, Arsenal are at home. No, they aren't. Watford are at home. There you go. That's fucking mistake number 73 of the week. Yeah, Watford are at home, so in that case I'm flipping it for a 2-2 draw. I thought Arsenal were at home when I seen somebody write it earlier on. 2-2 draw then for that one for me. PSG losing to Lille today. Yeah, PSG are... Well, we all know what we think of PSG. We don't have too many PSG lovers in the chat, I think. Klopp is making us invincible at home again. We are on to go 2 years now without losing a home game in the Premier League, which is sensational. It's a fantastic achievement. Jurgen Klopp spoke about wanting to turn Anfield into a fortress again. Well, he's well on the way to doing it. Farrell said Kloppo's supercharged fist pumps, no less. Yeah, he's loving it, isn't he? He's absolutely loving it. I want Isco, to be honest, said Pragmaverts. I'm going to bed at 11, said Scotty. Only 15 minutes left on tonight's stream, guys, don't forget, because we're going to finish up early to let everyone go and enjoy match of the day. He just maybe, Craig, just need to give him the incentive, said Willow, with regards to Timo Werner. Thomas Gaiman reckons 5-1. Oh, it was 5-1 to Lille, sorry. 5-1, Jesus, that is a spanking, isn't it? Do you think Mo Salah is back at the right time? 100%, mate. He's flying again. I've always said that he was just doing everything bar scoring. I wasn't worried about Mohamed Salah. I don't care who scores the goals for Liverpool. What Mohamed Salah was doing when he wasn't scoring was taking attention away from Sadio Mane and Bobby Firmino, and he was drawing players away and making space for them. I don't give a shit who scores the goals for us as long as we keep winning. And I honestly think that the front three pretty much feel the same. I know people talk about Mo Salah wanting the golden boot and being a bit greedy, but I honestly believe deep down all Mo Salah wants is for Liverpool and himself, of course, to win the Premier League title. Gonad said talk is that Brendan wants Sturridge at Leicester. I'd be interested to see or hear what our friend Boya has to say on that one if he pops into the chat over the next couple of days. Hansi said I'd love Dybala, mate. I'm with you. I would absolutely adore to have him at Liverpool Football Club. What's Nagelsmann doing joining RB Leipzig? I don't know. That's the deal that was done a long time ago. I think it was done either halfway through the season or towards the start of the season. He was always going to be leaving, and leaving Hoffenheim and joining Leipzig. Do we need Werner when we have the English Mbappe, Ryan Brewster? It's a good shout, Tom. I mean, Ryan Brewster, I've a lot of high hopes for. I think he's going to be fantastic when he comes into the team. But you can never have too many quality players, buddy. So an out-and-out number 9 as well, I think may do a job for us at times. Okay. The Anfield crowd has been amazing and has come good since being all frozen in fear earlier in the season, said Cape Town Muslim. Yeah, Kloppo was speaking about this as well, and he was, giving props to Anfield for how amazing they have been recently. And it's been needed, and they've kept believing, and you've seen what's happened. It's mad. You keep fucking believing, and as if by miracle, you get your late goals, you get your goal against Spurs, you get your goal against Everton. It's crazy. Brian and Missy, the Bulldog Bullies, it's been a while. How are we? Top of the league. Indeed we are. But it's at Vicarage Road. Thank you. Yes, I was corrected on that one. Sorry, just trying to catch up. Oh, you're watching Match of the Day now. I didn't know what time it started at. Sturridge for free would be a decent deal, said Liz Golden. Someone said to me, if Liverpool don't win the league, Mo will leave. He's not leaving. He's just signed a new fucking contract. People seem to forget this. We've tied our front three down to new deals last summer. They ain't going anywhere. Do we think Werner will bypass Bayern for us? I hope so. Well, it makes sense for Leipzig not to sell to Bayern and to sell to us. Why strengthen a rival when you can move them out of the league? It would make much more sense for them to sell to us. January was a worst football all year. Yeah, it wasn't a great month. It generally isn't a good month for us, to be fair. Salah has banged in two world class today in Southampton's goal. Unreal. Yeah, Southampton. Salah. He's hitting form, as people have said, just at the right time. Where can Werner play? He plays as a 9, Danny through the centre, but if I remember correctly, he started his career out wide. I'm sure I read the team of Werner started his career out wide, but all in all, he does play as a centre forward. It would be good to see a centre half win player of the season. It would, Rory. It really, really feckin' would, mate, because it's not very often you see defenders credited for the influence that they've had in teams, and it would be lovely to see him do it. There's Boya. Don't want Sturridge, too injury prone. Rather have somebody reliable as backup to Vardy. I can completely understand. I think he's finished, mate. If I'm being honest, I think Daniel Sturridge is finished at the top level. I reckon Werner would want a change of league, said Dex Finest. I certainly hope so, pal. I really do. I've long wanted Werner. I mean, it was no secret. Christian Pulisic was the player I wanted more than anybody else. He went to Chelsea. I had to get over that. And I was kind of on my own on that one. I know a lot of people didn't rate Christian Pulisic that highly. And, those people are happy now because we won't have to worry about Pulisic playing at Liverpool now that he's a Chelsea player. I want De Ligt at Anfield, said Gary Richards. You're not on your own, buddy. You're not on your own. I would love him. I just don't think we're going to spend that much money on another centre-back. Rod, who is German, said, I don't think Werner will go to Bayern. The culture shock is too much. There you go. And that's coming from a German who has experience with German football. What else we got? Brewster is the future, said Brian Morrissey. He is, mate. He is. I cannot wait to see this kid. He has the potential to be something really special. Enjoy the day though, mate. I don't know what that's about, but I will. Werner, striker, and then just Firmino just behind, said Billy Oxley. Any other favourite Liverpool player will be the link with Leicester because of Rodgers. Yeah, probably. He played right wing, Werner did, which, yes, there you go. He started right wing, so I got something right for once, which is nice. Mo Salah to us, I wish, from a Rangers fan. I don't think it's going to happen, Declan. Just not really. But you can have Ryan Kent. Well, you already have Ryan Kent, but it looks like Rangers want to try and keep Ryan Kent. Got my tickets to Manchester City away. Nice one, boy. Now make sure you get a fucking result up there, pal, and do us a massive favour. Be nice to have a catch up as well over the summer, buddy. Get you on, have a chat about transfers the season as a whole and have a look ahead to next season. Maybe we'll do it numerous times over the summer if that's okay. Leicester were dog shit against Newcastle, said Mr. Fix-It. I think Boya would agree with you on that one. Without a doubt, but don't think he'd leave to go from your bench to ours, said Boya with regards to Daniel Sturridge. Werner still very raw but could become incredible under Klopp. After all, he developed Lewandowski and Aubameyang, said Tom Jones. We are serious now. Go get a couple of quality and depth players. Look out, said James Painter. We need another centre-back, but Matip at the minute is playing so well, said Billy Oxley. Yes, I think we do. I think we'll probably see Degsy Lovren moved on in the summer. There's been a few links with him to Italy. We have Joe Gomez, of course. Then it's a matter of how... I think, and this 99% won't happen, but the more I've thought about this, the Alderweireld links make so much sense, because... if you spend 25 million on a player who's 30 years of age and you get 2 or 3 seasons out of him, and you allow Joe Gomez to progress, you allow Nat Phillips to progress, you allow Conor Masterson to progress, and you have a look at those kids and you allow Keanu Hoover to progress, then you know where you are a couple of years down the line. I don't think it'll happen, but I think it would make sense if it did. And Neil Anthony said Werner at number 10 and then another top centre back, and we'll have a squad to fight on all 4 fronts. Brian Kelly said, you got to see the next 3 subscribers. I don't know what you mean, Brian. You've lost me there. You got to see the next 3 subscribers. Sorry. I don't know what that's about, Brian, mate. Do you think Rangers will win their last few games? I haven't got a clue, Declan. Honestly, I don't pay that much attention to Scottish football, mate. Wasn't Vincent Kompany the last player to get the player of the season as centre-back? I couldn't tell you. Sorry. I'm sure he probably was, but I don't know. I don't know if that's correct or not. Sturridge is done at the end of the season. At Liverpool, yes, his contract is up. Same with Alberto Moreno. Give Joel Matip a new contract. Need him as backup, said Louis. He has been brilliant since he's come in. Absolutely brilliant. This really does mean more, said Wool Wizard. Just got back from a date with the girlfriend. I hope it went well, buddy. I hope you both had a wonderful evening. Mr. Fix-It said, can't really see United getting anything against City. I think Spurs will knock City out of the Champions League on Wednesday. Be great if it did. It'd be great if they did. I'd love to see Spurs go and get an early goal away at the Etihad. That would be fucking class. Gary Richard said, Ryan Brewster will set the cop ablaze next season, but a certain number 8 is an eating deep fried Mars bar with a smile on his face. Yeah, Naby. Oh, you mean Gerrard? Sorry, was miles away there, buddy. Thoughts on Harry Wilson playing on loan from Derby to Liverpool at the moment? Thoughts are that he will go on loan to a Premier League club, Sandy. At least that's what I've been reading. Nothing is fact until it happens, so take what I'm saying with a massive pinch of salt, but it does seem that the plan is to loan him out to a Premier League club. Who that will be, I don't know. Yeah, let's just wait and see what happens there, but he's talented, that's all I can say. Whether he can cut it at the top level, and it's not just about whether he can cut it in the Premier League, it's whether he can cut it at the top level of the Premier League. That's what's important to find out. Rory said Alderweireld is a shout. The more I've thought about it, the more it makes sense, because yes, 25 million is still a lot of money, and yes, he's 30 odd years of age, but it makes sense. Even if we never seen a penny back from it, to get 3 years out of him at 25 million, I think it's worth the roll of the dice. If we win a few things while that progression is taking place, makes sense at Far Isle. David McKenzie said, before today I said we need Man City to drop 4 points and we could drop 2 against Chelsea, which would mean we'd win the league by a point. As things stand now, I don't see us, I'm not saying this 2 fucking words, buddy, dropping any points. I don't think we will either. I think we're taking the last 12 points. It's just a matter of if City can win 5 from 5 in the league or not. Rod said, send Werner some high-end meat and vegetable stew and a Beatles tape. Job done. I do hope Liverpool win the Premier League as long as it's not City. I hate City, said Declan. You're not on your own there, Declan, mate. You're not on your own. Alfie Gaiman said, to think what annoyed me is when Salah dived a couple of games and Man United fans calling him the diving king. That pisses me off as well, Alfie, because there's been so many occasions this season where Salah has been clipped and stayed on his feet. Sometimes he's gone on to score, sometimes he's gone on to miss, but you know, there has been many, many times where he's been clipped and stayed on his feet. Keep streaming until we hit 11,000, said Brian. I don't think we're going to do it on this stream, mate, unfortunately. I really hope we do it today, but look, it's one of those things. We'll push on and we'll get it at a future date. We've got 30 subscribers to go. Hasn't really moved since we've been on this stream, so you know, fingers crossed we'll get it over the next couple of days. But again, thank you to all the new subscribers that we have gotten today, because we have picked up about 200, which is amazing, and I really appreciate when new people come on, join the chat, and give us a try. It's great to see, and I hope they continue to enjoy the channel. What else have we got? Love this channel, mate, said Sandy. Thank you, Sandy. Love you too, and love having you on here, buddy. Got more confidence in Spurs getting a result versus City than United. A lot of people feeling that way. Nice day. Yeah, a lot of people feeling that way. Oh my God, said Farrell. United had a team of ballerinas and porpoises diving. Craig, is it true that a young girl got hit by a flare, was thrown by a Liverpool fan, or is it just Chelsea fans making shit up? I can't say if that's true or not, Louis. Bear in mind, buddy, that I'm not on social media anymore. Other than YouTube, obviously, I don't go on to Twitter that much. I post the odd thing on there, but as a whole, I don't waste time reading stuff on there because there's too much negativity on there for me, and I'm trying to be a positive person, so I kind of try and stay out of there if I can. But I don't know, is the honest answer. Sky love Liverpool. I don't know, Martin. I don't know about that, mate. Yes, we've got some pundits on there, I'll give you that one, but fuck me, they were showing the Gerrard slip all week, making headlines out of it, making a story about it. They actually had the story of the Gerrard slip. I don't know if they do. They seem to be really pushing the Manchester City thing. Who do I think City will drop points to? Cha-Ching wants to know. Mate, I don't know. I'll be worried if they get through the United games and the Spurs games and they haven't dropped any points. Then I'm not going to lie, I'll be worried. Tom Jones thinks he knows the reason why we keep winning, and it's down to James Milner's Ribena. I mean, the man is a phenomenon. I love Jimmy Milner. Craig left it to October, which the Twitter account, yes, October does run the Twitter account, and does it fantastically. And Kev runs the Instagram account and does that fantastically. It's a team effort on here. I keep saying it. As much as I say that it's not about me, it's not about Connor, it's about all of us. It's the same with the social media. We're trying to grow Anfield Agenda into a community across various platforms, and that requires a team effort. I can't be everywhere, Connor can't be everywhere, and we're lucky to have a really good group of people. And I've said this time and time again, but the reason this channel has grown, it's not because of what I do, it's not because of what Connor does, it's because when people come in, they look at the chat, they interact, and they realise that it's a good group of people. An honest, down-to-earth, fun-loving, happy group of people. We don't put up with trolling, we don't put up with people coming in and belittling other people. Yes, we have a bit of fun along the way, but you guys are the main selling point of this channel, and for that, you should give yourselves a massive pat on the back, because you know, we can only come on here and turn on the cameras and make the thumbnails and talk a little bit. But it's the comments that you put in, it's the fun that you guys inject into the streams. That's the reason why Anfield Agenda is quickly growing. And yeah, so again, thank you. Can you imagine City beating Spurs and United losing to either Burnley or Leicester? Honestly, I don't mean this to sound rude. I couldn't give a fuck where they drop points as long as they drop some points. And I really don't mean that to sound mean. I just want them to drop points. Manchester United to smash Manchester City 5-1 at Old Trafford, to Declan. Mate, that would make me so happy. Craig, what do you think of Klopp's reaction to Robbo's slip? Yeah, it was funny. I mean, as soon as it happened, I just thought, oh God. Oh Jesus, no. But thankfully, it was just that. It was just a little slip and it was all good. When are you going to expand the Anfield Road end? They're waiting. Well, we've got outline planning permission. I know they've done a cost-benefit analysis. We're just waiting, mate. It makes sense to do it from a fan's perspective. If the club can make the numbers add up, which they should be able to the way we're moving forward, I would think they'll do it. I would think they'll do it sooner or later. I think we'll probably get an announcement probably over the summer. I hope they do. They should do it. David McKenzie said, great channel, you'll never walk alone. Thank you, David. Really appreciate that, mate. Matt walks like a giraffe, necks like a giraffe, defends like a lion. Why didn't we give him man of the match? Or didn't they give him man of the match? I don't know. Sky even gave him a 7 out of 10 when they gave Van Dijk an 8, which, I mean, both 8s to me, but Matip was very good today, as you've said. Liverpool have to win every game and City to drop 2 more points. I've done the maths. City's goal difference is better. Well, to be fair, mate, it's not fucking hard maths to be doing. They're 2 points behind us. If they win, they're 1 point ahead. The goal difference, yes, they're I think 7 or 8 ahead of us at this moment in time, and that's not going to be caught back up. We need City to drop points, as you've said, and we need to win every game. Salah's my favourite player, but I don't care who scores these last few games. I just want them all to win, said Louis. And then the face of Anfield agenda, yourself, Craig. I mean, if I'm the face of that and we're fucked, Willow, I mean, to be fair, nobody wants this to be the face of anything. I'll take being the voice. I'll take being the voice of Anfield agenda maybe, but Jesus Christ, I don't want to be the face. Surely we've somebody a lot better looking than me that can be the face. 60,000 seater stadium equals big time. Yeah, it also means, mate, if you go above 60,000 seats, you've got to look at the infrastructure around the stadium. If the town can cope with it, if the traffic can cope with it, you need public transport links. There's a lot that goes with it if you hit that 60k mark and go above it. And what else we got? Right, gonna finish up with a couple more comments. Everybody held their breath when Robbo slipped. We did. Well, I did. Even if I didn't outside, I defo did inside. 27 subscribers to go. Please do keep hitting that button, even if it's after. If you're watching this on playback later on, please do keep hitting that button. And of course, drop a like on the stream as well, which is really important, because liking the stream, commenting on the stream, that type of stuff gets into YouTube's algorithms, gets you pushed out there, gets suggested to more Liverpool fans or other football fans, and then, hey, you never know, we might get some new people in to chat with. Right, ladies and gentlemen, I am absolutely shattered. It's been a really great day, so much fun. We started at 4 o'clock this afternoon. We went right through until, what time? About 7ish or so, and now we're back again. I will chat to you all tomorrow, the usual time, 9:45. Actually, whenever the Arsenal game finishes. Whatever I can. Is that an 8 o'clock kickoff? If it's an 8 o'clock kickoff, yeah. So we'll say 10 o'clock tomorrow, just to be on the safe side, so you can all enjoy the Arsenal-Watford game, or the Watford-Arsenal game. Have you seen Leicester building a statue for Vishay and Ranieri? No, I didn't, mate, but class touch. Nice. It's a classy club, mate, to be fair, Leicester. Very classy club. Right, ladies and gents, I'm absolutely cream crackered. I will chat to you wonderful people tomorrow. Thank you for everything today. Thank you for joining us. I hope you enjoyed the game wherever you watched it. I know you couldn't not have if you're a Liverpool fan, I know. But look, as always, much love. Take care of your families. Tell your loved ones that you love them. Chat to you tomorrow. Up the motherfucking Reds.